Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Welcome, the first annual Tom Russell Holiday Fest here in snowy Switzerland. How beautiful, what a beautiful day to do this festival. And we've got quite a lineup. I'll name a few of them. We've got Laura Cantrell of Outlaw Country, great. Suzy Bogguss, who had my great hit Outbound Plane that I wrote with Nancy Griffith. Shay Zadravac, Corb Lund, a rare Mickey Newberry film. Fats Kaplan, Christy Rose, Max DeBernardi, Veronica, and lots more down here. I'll name them. You'll see them as they come up. But welcome to the first annual Tom Russell Holiday Fest from Switzerland. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, around yon virgin. Jerry Lee plays Silent Night. Hey, Streetlights and Snow. I did it for Charlie Backfish's Holiday Festival. I don't even remember writing the song 20 years ago. I think I wrote it for a Stony Plain Christmas record, but here I did it up in the mountains. I was probably reading a bunch of detective novels or something, trying to make wow, here's Bob Dylan's Nobel speech. And thank you for this. Man. But anyway, here's Streetlights and Snow up on the mountain. Joey Bones broke in a liquor store Christmas Eve at midnight. Could not find the cash box anywhere. But he found himself a bottle of old Beaujolais Nouveau. Sat down and sang Christmas carols neath the square. Hear them cowbells? Then you know where we are. He went searching for a telephone to extend his Christmas greetings. Old girlfriends, ex-wives, and enemies. He was trying to trace the thread back of his life to where he lost it. He figured no one's gonna lie to Joey Bones on Christmas Eve. And I remember Christmas Eve 10 long years ago, when I fell in love with Angel neath the streetlights and the snow. Now I've run out of road, good God, there's nowhere else to go. I'm staring out at Christmas Eve through streetlights and the snow. Well, he finishes the Beaujolais, goes shopping for tequila, Hornitos Reposada. He sings Feliz Navidad, then he dials up information for a trailer park out in Kansas. His first wife, Angel Baby, the only true love that he's had. Now Angel Baby just got off the swing shift at the truck stop. She's staring at a little Christmas tree, drinking, crying all alone. She picks up the receiver and all her prayers are answered. She cries, Joey Bones, I miss you. When you coming home? She says, I remember Christmas Eve 10 long years ago, when we fell in love forever neath the streetlights and the snow. He says we were singing Silent Night and dancing toe to toe. We were drinking stolen cognac neath the streetlights and the snow. Joey's got that Christmas spirit now. He grabs some Russian vodka, Australian Chardonnay, season's greetings around the world. And I've got to find that special brand of Angel Baby's cognac. Then I'll hotwire someone's Chevrolet and go find my angel girl. Well, the sun comes up on Christmas Day, Stratton, Colorado. An alarm goes off in a liquor store. Joey's stumbling through the snow when a cop pulls up beside him and says, Merry Christmas, Joey. You're a 3-time loser now. It's life without parole. But the liquor store proprietor declines to press the charges. He says Christmas comes but once a year, let a 3-time loser win. In a patrol car on the edge of town, outside the Greyhound station, the cop says, Merry Christmas, Joey Bones, don't let us see your sorry ass again. There's a Greyhound flying low across the winter plains of Kansas. Like a wise man, Joey Bones must follow his own Christmas star. And down below the seat, he finds a half-full pint of brandy, a half-full pint of brandy. He says, I'll take this gift to Angel, we 3 kings of Orient are. And I recall Christmas Eve 10 long years ago, when I fell in love with Angel neath the streetlights and the snow. Now I've had my Christmas miracle, now I'm a-rolling home. Gonna kiss my angel baby neath the streetlights and the snow. Oh, we 3 kings of Orient are, we're bearing gifts as we travel so far. Penny candy, stolen brandy, following yonder star. Singing silent night, holy night, oh, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child. Then the Greyhound pulls up somewhere out in Kansas. Angel baby steps out of the shadows. She's singing silent night, oh, neath the street lights and the snow. How about Laura Cantrell? I've known her for quite a long time. She was a DJ on the Columbia University station years ago. She's now a very famous DJ on Sirius XM with her partner Jeremy Tepper, Outlaw Country. Laura's show is on the Sirius XM Beatles channel. It's called Dark Horse Radio. And she also has a show called States of Country on the Gimme Country app. And she's working on a new record release for next year, and she's a great, authentic, traditional type country singer. She's gonna do Pretty Paper, the classic Willie Nelson Christmas song for us right now, all the way from across the water from Queens, from their apartment there. Ladies and gentlemen, Laura Cantrell.
Hey there folks, Laura Cantrell here. So happy that Tom asked me to play a song for you all today. I'm here in my apartment in Jackson Heights, New York, and wherever you are, I'm hoping you're having a great holiday. This is a little city scene at the holidays called Pretty Paper. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue, wrap your presents to your darling from you. Pretty pencils to write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. City streets, busy feet shuffle by him. Downtown shoppers, Christmas is nigh. There he sits all alone on the sidewalk, hoping that you won't pass him by. Should you stop? Better not, it's much too busy. In a hurry, my how time does fly. In the distance is a ringing of laughter, and in the midst of the laughter he cried. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue, wrap your presents to your darling from you. Pretty pencils to write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty
Max DeBernardi and Veronica Sperja. Max played with me as a backup guitarist about 2 or 3 years, one of the greatest guitar players in the world. They live in Milano, Italy, where the wine flows. And they're going to do a Christmas blues song for us. Veronica's the great singer, Max on guitar. I've been taking guitar lessons from Max recently. We're in a Christmas tree lot here. You got to make money somehow on the back roads of Switzerland. And here they are, Max and Ronnie. All right, how about a John Prine Christmas song from our old friend John Prine? I'm gonna try this, never done it before. It's called Christmas in Prison. It was Christmas in prison, and the food was real good. We had turkey and pistols carved out of wood, and I dream of her always, even when I don't dream. Her name's on my tongue, boys, her blood's in my stream. Wait a while, eternity. Oh, Mother Nature ain't got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God. She reminds me of a chess game with someone I admire, or a picnic in the rain near a big prairie fire. Well, her heart is as big as this whole goddamn jail. She's sweeter than saccharin at an old drugstore sale. Last verse. The searchlight in the big yard swings round with a gun, and the spotlights, the snowflakes, like dust in the sun. Yeah, it's Christmas in prison. There'll be music tonight. I'll probably get homesick, baby. I love you. Good night. Yeah, wait a while, eternity. Well, old Mother Nature ain't got nothing on me. Baby, come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God. John Prine. Jackie Sharkey. I was scrolling through YouTube 6 months ago or something. I had an idea for a song called something like It's Hard to Be Me or something, and I was seeing if anybody else wrote a song with that title. And I came across two Irish singers doing Sometimes It's Hard to Be Me, and I thought, wow, Shuni Crampsey and Jackie Sharkey, who are these people? Sounded like George Jones and Tammy Wynette. I researched them and reached out to both of them. Jackie Sharkey is originally from Scotland, Glasgow, I think. She's also a lawyer in Donegal, Ireland, and one of the greatest singers I've heard in a long time. I also found out that she recorded a version of my song that I wrote with Nancy Griffith, Outbound Plane. Thank you, Jackie. And we become friends through the email system and stuff. And she's agreed to do a Christmas song for us. Please check out all her records. And I want to do a duet with her one of these days, I hope, maybe on the next record. But here's Jackie doing a classic Christmas song, I'll Be Home for Christmas. From Donegal, Ireland, Jackie Sharkey.
Hi Tom, hi everyone, this is Jackie Sharkey here in Donegal in Ireland. I'm here in a place called Gweedore in the Donegal, Gaeltacht, West Donegal, on the edge of a very cold Atlantic Ocean. I can tell you it's cold right now, but sure, we can't complain, we're doing okay, and I hope you are too. So thank you, Tom, for inviting me to be a small part of this wonderful holiday festival. I am very honoured, and I'm going to do a couple of bars of a song that I've recorded already a number of years ago. It's a song that's been recorded by a lot of people, so I'm sure you know it, and it's one of my favourites, so we'll give it a couple of bars. So wherever you are this Christmas, I know that you'll be home in your hearts, so take care and keep smiling. There are good things around the corner, so happy Christmas. Here it is. I'm dreaming tonight of a place that I love even more than I usually do. And though I know it's a long road back, I promise you I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents by the tree. Christmas Eve may find us with a love like these. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Merry Christmas.
People at times ask me, well, what are your favorite holiday songs? What are your favorite Christmas songs? Here's a brief list of 15 that rolled through my head. Nothing But a Child, Steve Earle. He did it with who was the vocalist from Lone Justice? She's great. It'll come into my mind, but the original version. Fairy Tale of New York, The Pogues, Shane MacGowan. We all know that one, but if you've never seen the video, it's unbelievable. And Christy McCall is singing with Shane. And Christy, of course, may God, she rest in peace, is the daughter, was the daughter of Ewan McCall, a great, great folk singer from the UK, folklore. Check that out. White Christmas, I always have to mention, it was written by Irving Berlin, who wrote God Bless America. I mean, but he lived to be 100, I guess. Ian Tyson wrote a song about Irving Berlin. It's turning 100 years old today. I think he was born in Russia. Christmas in Prison, John Prine. I recorded that for this festival. Silent Night, I always dig. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, done by Gene Autry, but written by Johnny Marks. Blue Christmas. Jeff Bradshaw, who used to be in Ian Tyson's band, always told me about Blue Christmas. He would go to the Christmas tree lot and say, "Mister, you got any blue Christmas lights?" Yeah. Must Be Christmas, Bob Dylan. That whole Bob Dylan Christmas album, great. Here Comes Santa Claus, written by Gene Autry. What Child Is This? How about If We Make It Through December, Merle Haggard. Santa Looks a Lot Like Daddy, Buck Owens. Oh, here's one you should check out. Dennis Lindy, Christmas Eve Can Kill You When You're Trying to Hitch a Ride to Anywhere. The Everly Brothers did it on a record called Stories We Could Tell. Great record. Two more, We Three Kings, of course, and Jingle Bells. Just some Christmas songs to check out. Robert Rosemergy had a record label up in Michigan. He's a lawyer, and put out most of Mickey Newberry's stuff years ago. And he's allowed us here, because he's a friend and a fan, to use a live film of Mickey Newberry doing the great classic San Francisco Mabel Joy. We're going to do a little bit of this just because it's a classic outlaw country song. Waylon Jennings did it. Mickey does it here. Frisco Mabel Joy.
Turned 21. The Grey Rock Federal Prison. Old judge had no mercy on that Waycross George boy. Staring at those four gray walls, and silence he would listen to that midnight freight he knew could take him back to Mabel Joy. Sunday morning found him lying neath the red light at her door, with a bullet in his side cried, "Have you seen Mabel Joy?" Standing shaking, someone said, "Sir, she don't live here no more." No, she left this house 4 years today. They say she's looking for some Georgia farm boy.
Here's a Christmas song I wrote with the great Katie Moffett about 30 years ago in New York, Nazareth to Bethlehem. I'm going to do a couple verses and a chorus. Then maybe we can get Katie in LA to add the last verse and chorus. Nazareth to Bethlehem. Joseph meek and Mary mild, out on the road with their unborn child. Driven by law of a tax degree, they traveled far from Galilee. Oh, her gentle eyes, his carpenter's hand, They moved as strangers across the land. They found no room at Journey's End, out on the road from Nazareth to Bethlehem. The shepherds on the hillside raised their heads as they passed by. The wise men lay in waiting for a sign up in the sky. For the Son of Man is coming. Of his kingdom there will be no end, out on the road from Nazareth to Bethlehem.
Look up at the Christmas star. The child is born in a stable dark, where beasts of the field stare down at him, out on the road from Nazareth to Bethlehem. And the shepherds came to worship, angels sang on high. The wise men led their camels toward their light up in the sky. Oh, for Christ is born, praise be to him. Of his kingdom there will be no end, all along the road from Nazareth to Bethlehem. It's a long, long road from Nazareth to Bethlehem. Merry Christmas.
Fats Kaplan in Nashville with his Switzer orgally accordion that he had made for him over here in Switzerland when we were touring back in the late 1980s, early 1990s. And you can see now the influence on that Swiss, Austrian, German accordion music on Tex-Mex music when accordions came to Texas. So here he is, the great Fats Kaplan.
Happy holidays, everybody. Hey, Tom, you remember this? Yep, it's a Langnauerli, or Little Langnauer. It's the earliest form of the Switzer orgally, which is the Swiss button accordion. And got this back in the 1980s when I was out there with the Tom Russell Band and based out of Bux, Switzerland. And that's where it came from. And it was made for me. Sounds like this. Here's a little carol. Merry Christmas.
Fats Kaplan, Christy Rose, and Wes Anglois, I think, Anglois, on the guitar. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Anglois. And Christy's a great, great singer, known her forever, Fats' partner. She's going to do a great old standard Christmas carol for us with Fats and Wes. From Nashville, Tennessee, Fats Kaplan, Christy Rose, and Wes Anglois.
God rest you, merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
What can we say about Corb Lund, a great Canadian star, cowboy singer, great songwriter? He wrote this great Christmas song. It appeared on an album of Americana Christmas songs. Bob Dylan is on the album and a lot of stars, and he's a great, great writer. Ladies and gentlemen, Corb Lund.
I rode up in those hills like when we all used to go. Cut a tree like the ones that we used to alone. Behind the old sorrel mat, I dragged it down off the slope. I trimmed it in the corner with tinsel and hope. I ain't heard from my son, and I won't. I expect the other's flight, it was canceled, at least that's what he said. My daughter's taking her kids again to Maui this year. I guess I don't blame her, it's pretty cold around here. Well, thank Christ for these ponies, or I'd be here at home. 80 years old, spending Christmas alone. The blizzard is howling, the night it grows near. It's just me and the ponies for Christmas this year. This old barn is still standing, not much longer I think. I can see the North Star through the holes in the chink. Tonight it's oats for my pals and me a bottle of cheer. It's just me and the ponies for Christmas this year. Merry Christmas.
Here's a new version of Guadalupe, and I did it up here on the mountain, and magically the bells from the local church started ringing. That was the church where Nadine and I were married here in Switzerland. And guy brought me a beer after the wedding. I've always thought that was the best beer I've ever tasted. And but I think I sing Guadalupe a little better now, so I've recorded a new version up here with the bells. There are ghosts out in the rain tonight, high up in those ancient trees. And Lord, I've given up without a fight. Another blind fool on his knees, and all the gods that I've abandoned, begin to speak in simple tongue. That's the shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Suddenly I've come to know, when we were married, there are no roads left to run. Whoa. Now it's the hour of dogs a-barking. That's what the old ones used to say. It's first light, then it's sundown, before the children cease their play. When the mountains glow like mission wine, then turn gray like an old Spanish Rome, 10,000 eyes will stop to worship, then turn away and head for home. And she is reaching out her arms tonight. Whoa. And Lord, my poverty is real. I pray roses shall rain down on me, from Guadalupe on her hill. But who am I to doubt these mysteries, cured in centuries of blood and candle smoke? I am the least of all your children here, but I am most in need of hope. ring those bells. And she appeared to Juan Diego. She left her image on his cave. And 500 years of sorrow have not destroyed their deepest faith. But here I am, your ragged disbeliever. Old doubting Thomas drowns in tears as I've watched your church sink through the earth, like a heart worn down through fear. And she is reaching out her arms tonight. And Lord, my poverty is real. I pray roses shall rain down on me from Guadalupe on her hill. Who am I to doubt these mysteries, cured in centuries of blood and old candle smoke? I am the least of all your pilgrims here, but I am most in need of hope. Yo soy el menor de todos tus hijos aquí, pero más necesita esperanza. Hal Cannon doing a Christmas song he wrote, Christmas Time Card, off his record, Nothing Lastin'. That's a new record, great record, autobiographical record. And his trio, Three Hat Trio, have a new record coming out in January. So lots of things happening with Hal Cannon and the crew. Love this Christmas song. And Three Hat Trio were on our last couple festivals, I believe, up in Utah there. So here he is off Nothing Lastin', Hal Cannon.
You see before you old Saint Nick, a relic of bygone days. The people call me Santa Claus, but what care I for praise? For when I think of the days that's past, it makes me weep and pine. For the days of old and the stories bold and the days of Christmas time. My friends all call me Old Chris K. You've seen me with the bell. I walk your streets with a flowing beard and ring in the Noel. You turn from me and gaily step into your Christmas cheer. And in the cold I walk that road to hunger and despair. There's Joe the Elf, one of the boys. You'll find him on the street. He walks the aisles of church bazaars and picks a pocket neat. He used to work with his good hands when those jobs paid just fine. But now he's found that he's hell-bound in the days of Christmas time. There's Prancer and Dancer and Donner and Blitzen, a snorty bunch were they. All around the northern plains they galloped and they played. They're rounded up and tethered down. They are the rich man's pet. No more they fly on Christmas Eve, and yet we all forget. Of all the comrades I had then, there's none left but me. And now I've left your city lights for a life of charity. But I'll return when faith's renewed on some grand Christmas day. I'll see you then. God bless you, friends. I hope you find the way.
Into the wild. Two roads diverged in a wood, like from Robert Frost, and I took the road not taken. It's a new song I hope to do on the next record, and will, maybe as a duet. I recorded it for a private face group I'm in, 10 songwriters from around the world, and it's rough, but you get an idea of the song. Into the wild. Two roads diverged in a wood near a river, and I took the off-beaten track up into high mountains, up into thin air. Keep climbing, don't ever look back. The search for true love feeds a deep passion you must see through the eyes of a child, till you find your angels on a high mountain peak, and carry on into the wild. Into the wild, come hell or high water. Into the wild, through the rain and the hail. Into the wild, where the birds sing in harmony and the angels all smile. They say carry on into the wild. Carry on into the wild. The road brings you wisdom, that journeying onward. Watch out for fear, it'll pick your soul clean. And when you're back down on the street again, lean on that wisdom that feeds every part of the dream. Two roads diverged in the woods near a river, where your angels look down and they smile. And you found your true passion on a road not taken, and you carried on into the wild. Into the wild, come hell or high water. Into the wild, through the rain and the hail. Into the wild, where the birds sing in harmony and your angels all smile. They say carry on into the wild. Carry on into the wild. And the church bells rang out into the wild. I've had one top 10 song in my career, Outbound Plane, as done by Suzy Bogguss, a great, great version. Song I wrote with Nancy Griffith. She's still going strong, Suzy Bogguss, and she's doing a song she co-wrote, Two-Stepping Around the Christmas Tree. Here she is, Suzy Bogguss.
There's a wondrous sight, a joyful sound every Christmas Eve in a western town. Gather up the kids, all the friends and family, 'cause the holly's hung and the candles bright. They're tuning up a fiddle on a moonlit night. Roll back the rug so we can two-step round the Christmas tree. There's a jolly man in a bright red suit. Did you ever see a Santa in cowboy boots, whirling across the floor, spurs of soft and low. Well, I'll be shouting out Cotton Eye Joe. Roll back the rug so we can two-step round the Christmas tree. Wait beneath the mistletoe, you'll never get a kiss. I never move that slow, there's too much I would miss. 'Cause a western girl can't be still. Silent night is not for me. Roll back the rug so we can two-step round the Christmas tree. Roll back the rug so we can two-step round the Christmas tree. Happy holidays.
Florian Schneider in Switzerland, star of stage and screen. He has a new record out called Chong Songs 4, and he does My Rose of Roscrea and Schweizerdeutsch, Swiss German. He's going to do a lovely lullaby Christmas song he wrote for the baby Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, Florian Schneider.
Hi, I'm going to sing you a little lullaby for baby Jesus in the crib in Swiss German. Schlaf, lieblich, schlaf und träum, bist ja noch so viel und klein. Mutter, Vater an der Krippe singen die Lullaby, Lula, 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 Schlaf, lieblich, schlaf und träum. Lieg, schau nur auf Strauch und Heu. Lachlich, selig in den Schlummer singen wir die Lullaby. Lula, 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 Schlaf, Liebe, blitzt Gott die Sterne, vom Himmel hell und neu. Hier der König, alle Engel singen die Lullaby. Lula, 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 Lula,
Shay Zadravac from Calgary, Alberta. I sang with her last year at the Bow Valley Inn. Great singer. Check out her website. She's going to do an Ian Tyson classic Christmas song called Silver Bells. Shay Zadravac.
Hi, my name is Shay Zadravac, and today we're going to be singing a holiday song written by Ian Tyson. I had the great opportunity to sing it and record it with him last year and include the song on my latest album called Now and Then. So joining me today is Tim Leacock. We're going to be singing and playing it together, and we're in the fine establishment of the Ironwood. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I hear you're headed north. It can't hurt to ask, and so would you take the silver bell, hang it on the little tree beside my mama's house? It would mean a lot to me. A cowgirl in South Texas in the cold November wind, with too many miles behind and a dream that's getting thin. I won't make it home this year. Alberta's just too far away. Say hi to all the old gang. Tell my mom I'm okay. I won't make it home for Christmas. My silver bell will ring for me beside my mama's house. It'll bless that little Christmas tree. For it's the giving, not the taking. Though we're far apart, it's the best that I can bring. My little bell will ring with all the love that's in my heart.
I pulled out of the fairgrounds. She was riding all alone. I put my truck up on the highway and headed north for San Antonio. And her words stayed in my heart, and that bell stayed with me too. I'll keep my promise to you, girl. Make your dreams one day come true. I won't make it home for Christmas. My silver bell will ring for me beside my mama's house. It'll bless that little Christmas tree. For it's the giving, not the taking. Though we're far apart, it's the best that I can bring. My little bell will ring with all the love that's in my heart. It's the best that I can bring. My little bell will ring with all the love that's in my
Wow, Andrew Harden and I were on the road, 25 years? We met when we were both cab drivers in New York City in the early 1980s. Pretty tough back then when you picked up somebody at 3 a.m. and you had to drive them to the Bronx and they didn't say a thing. Quivering. And I picked up Robert Hunter and that whole story, and Andy really said, let's do a duo, and got me back into performing. And we opened for Robert Hunter at the Lone Star Cafe back in the early 80s. The rest is history. We did about 20 records together over the next 25 years. He's in Wimberley, Texas now, still going strong. He's going to do a Christmas medley of Away in the Manger and Silent Night on the guitar. Beautiful. And this will kind of set up our Jesus Manger medley of a couple of songs I'm going to do, So Andy sets it up, and then I'll do a couple of Manger songs. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the great Andrew Harden. old man was he, Lord, he married Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee. He married Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee. Joseph and Mary walked through an orchard green. There were cherries and berries as thick as might be seen. There were cherries and berries as thick as might be seen. And then Mary said to Joseph, so meek and so mild, Joseph, gather me some cherries, for I am with child. Joseph, gather me some cherries, for I am with child. Then Joseph flew in anger flew he. Let the father of your baby gather cherries for thee. Let the father of the baby gather cherries for thee. Then up spoke baby Jesus from inside Mary's womb. Bend down and grab the cherries so my mother might have some. Bend down the tallest branches so my mother will have some. The branches they did bend down right into Mary's hand. Cried, oh look Joseph, we have cherries by command. Oh look now Joseph, we have cherries by command. And here is Steve Earle's song, so beautiful. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, wise men saw his sign set out across the sand. Songs of praise to sing, they traveled day and night, precious gifts to bring, guided by the light. They chased a brand new star ever towards the west, across the mountains far, and when it came to rest, they scarce believed their eyes. They'd come so many miles. The miracle they prized, it was nothing but a child. Nothing but a child could wash the tears away, or guide a weary world into the light of day. Nothing but a child could help erase the miles, so once again we all can be children for a while. There you go, the Cherry Tree Carol and Steve Earle's Nothing But a Child. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you, and a happy 2021. We'd like to thank all our guests, great guests. Check out their websites, and for their products, some of them have new records out. I'd like to thank John and Buck and Nadine for filming, and John and Buck for putting the film together, Alias Creative, FronteraRecords.com. Don't forget to check out the art site. It's still few more days of the 20% off deal. And I'm going to do, to close this whole thing out, I'm going to do Love Abides, as suggested by the great Katie Moffett, as a message for the end of the year, kind of to send out love all over the planet. I did this with Irish Dement on The Man from God. Hey, look how far we've come. We know who we are, stranded on a mountaintop, trying to catch a falling star. Here's to what we left behind us, here's to what we keep inside. May the road that lies before us lead to a place where love abides. Cross your burning deserts, you might walk your path alone, and a sudden storm may blind you, shake your spirit to the bone, seeking shelter for a weary heart, a place to rest, a place to hide. Then somewhere down that troubled road, you find a place where love abides. Hey, look how far we've come. Do we know who we are? Stranded on a mountaintop, trying to catch a falling star. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thanks a lot for watching.